Hey guys, I'm Martha Gill. I'm one of Marin's global athletes. I race the Crankworx World Tour and I'm currently halfway through the season, but Marin have given me this really cool opportunity to paint a custom bike. So I'm here today at Image Design Custom. I'm going to be painting a Marin Rift Zone 27.5, which is the bike I race for dual slalom and speed and style. Hopefully I'll be able to race it later in the season and build it up. So let's go take a look.
Hey Martha, how
Hello,
you doing? Tom,
how's it going? Nice to meet you. Awesome.
Come through. This is the design office, which you will be going into. You'll be able to see Sammy and get the design sorted. And then through here, this is Jack's going to be doing your paintwork today. So you're going to be with Jack quite a bit today, and he's going to be able to show you about doing the paintwork. At any one time, we've got all sorts of helmets going on. We've got some muck off, some Red Bull stuff going on there, and there'll be some other brands floating about as well. So crash helmets in here, and then if you come through,
hello.
So some more crash helmets that Andy works on, and then Mandy works on a lot of the bike side, on the Harley Davidsons and the Triumphs and BMWs. It's probably 10% spray work and then 90% taping up, preparation, and then finishing off work. And then down here is my business partner Steve.
Hiya. Hello, how's it going?
Right? So he does a lot of the finishing here, he does a lot of the lacquering work, pretty much most of the lacquering work that goes on here, all the tricky colours for some of the bike manufacturers that we do. We're kind of like 50% bikes in the business, 50% crash helmets and stuff like that. Yeah. So you'll get the vibe. And then in here, this is where the prep work goes on. So lots of the helmets getting sanded, and then lots of the bike getting sanded. And then through there is our spray booth, and we've got another couple of spray booths out the back. So you might be mixing up some colours today, and you'll see that it's so sensitive. So these are called tinters, and then you put one gram of one colour in, which just completely change the colour. Right, let's take you in to see Sammy. So this is our graphic designer, Sammy.
Hello.
Martha.
Nice to meet you.
And Sammy will just run you through he's going to put up your design, and I'll let Sammy do his stuff. That's what he specialises in.
Does it look weird that I'm lower?
I will take what someone's envisioning, what their ideas are. A lot of people don't really know how to visualise that, so I will take down all their thoughts. If they've got a mood board, things like that, I'll basically put it into a format that then the painters can use to produce the final product. So usually I'd create the template and then put all the artwork onto it, and we've got something that is close to the final product, but obviously in 2D. You've actually done 80% of my job here by designing it yourself, which is really, really cool, and you've done it all hand-drawn. It's perfect.
So what do we need to do with this design to get it from on the screen to painting the bike?
All the masks that our painters use to paint your bike or a helmet, it's all done in vector artwork, so it has to be put into that format first before it's then put onto the plotter, which you'll see later, which will then cut out all the masks and it gets laid on. Very helpfully, a lot of your artwork is vector, but some of it will be where you've hand drawn it and it'll be an image. I'll have to do a tracing of it and create it into that vector artwork. So yeah, what were these musical notes down here? What song is that?
It's actually part of the Pirates of the Caribbean theme tune. The bit that goes.
Multi-talented.
And when I won my first mountain bike race, I actually had that song like stuck in my head. It helped me win.
Good. Helped you win.
So I thought that was kind of cool.
So that's like your theme song.
I guess it is now. Now I've stuck it on a bike.
That's it. So that's all of it made up now into vector artwork on the same page. So I'll pass that across to Jack now, and he will size up and work his magic.
Perfect. Thank you. What is your job here?
My job here is basically I'm helmet production manager.
We'll do that again.
Okay, so can you tell us like what exactly it is you do?
I don't know. I'm helmet production manager, so I basically do the majority of helmets here with Pat and Andy. I'll do most of the lining out computer, which we'll get into a little bit later. What we're going to do first with your frame is where you've got your orange and your yellow. We're going to go in, paint your whole frame yellow first, put the fade of the orange on, then we'll come in after that's all on, size all of these up to your frame, make sure all the lines are the same width and stuff, and then we'll end up doing all your background, your black and your purple.
We're here in the painting booth. yeah, it's cool to see the bike in pieces and all stripped back, and I guess the base of what it is, and then excited to put some paint on it.
So first, before we put any colour on, we're going to put an etch primer on just to stop that from going rusty or anything like that as well.
Let me see. I want that one.
But the more sort of milkier coloured.
Kind of like between these two. I think more this one. Warm red. That's what they call that one.
Warm red.
Panettone Warm Red C.
It hasn't even got a code.
Seems to be I'm good at picking the unachievable colours. 178. I thought it was music you'd put on for a second.
Like Pirates of the Caribbean.
Started with a big heavy like build-up or something.
Just degreasing. I mean, it's already been degreased, prepped, masked up. Just final bit of degreaser. Make sure no one's touched it with grubby hands or anything. Pull the trigger back first, and there'll be a slight stopping point, which is just there, and then anywhere past that is colour. So you don't want to pull, you don't want to just go in and pull straight back all the way, because you'll end up with a run like that. And you don't want to just adjust it. You just need to get a nice bit in between, but try not to. A lot of people do that and then just stop. You have to just nice and when we're doing the frame, you need to go like that, down a bit, and then again, and then training wheels, yeah. Training wheels are off. Right, I'm out of the job.
I've got it.
Got it, done.
Got it.
Let's have a go.
I'll go for it.
Go for it. See where it's all sort of one colour and there's a little bit yellow here, a little bit lighter. That's just overlapping, which you get over time. And you always want to stay sort of that sort of distance away.
I think it's safer to let Jack do the fade, leave it to the professionals. I'd be pretty, I'd get a bit of anxiety if I had to do it myself, I think. Dry already.
No, thank you. Hey.
I'm gonna put this on there.
That's how I talk.
Are you just guessing or can you see
No, I
them?
can see them. I haven't even got my glasses on either.
That's the only job I'm qualified to do. The peeling. I chose with those words because that's my name. We've finished like printing out all these little stickers and putting them on the bike, and now we're going to do like the background, the base, blacky, marbly, purpley, marbly stuff. Put that on and then we peel off the stickers and then the job's done. Good. done a good job. Yes.
So we are going to grab this technical bit of kit here,
Thanks to Co-op.
pour some water-based paint on.
Oh, it's bubbly.
That's because I just shook it. But literally just going to do this, and as silly as it seems, go over to your frame and go like this.
Yeah. Dab, don't smear. It's pretty technical, but I approve. Purple. Purple's grown on me lately. Not really a colour I've had on a bike before. Yeah, I've got two different purples. One's like darker, a lot closer to black, and the other one's a bit brighter, more of a pinky. Be cool to have that bit of contrast in there.
There you go, if you pull that.
This is the big reveal.
The big peel and reveal. Kind of looks like a bit of molten rock and lava. So the design's pretty much all come together now. What are the last steps we need to do for it to be complete?
So it's going to get lacquered tonight before tomorrow, and then when we get in the morning we'll flat it, make sure all these little edges are flat and smooth, and then we'll go in and see if there's any like little tiny touch-ups that we need to do. Re-lacquer it, and that's it.
It's very cool to see it come from paper to real life.
So when you went yesterday, I just stayed on a bit and got it loaded in the oven, and then we just put the lacquer on it, just seal it in, and then now we're just going to sand all of these little tiny bits, make it completely smooth, do the little touch-ups that we saw yesterday,
Yeah.
and then it'll go back in for its final hit of lacquer.
Crazy how different it looks now. It's got that layer
It's
of lacquer on
A
now.
lot more different, and the sparkle shows a lot more.
Super glossy. Well, I'll let you guys get on with the sanding it down and stuff, and I'm excited to see what it looks like afterwards. We're here in the touch-up room, just working on some finer details where there's like little smudges of different paint and fixing those up. Here we are, all sanded down, and now we're in here to put on the final layer of lacquer and make her all glossy and finish her off.
See you in a bit.
Okay, so this is it. I'm really impressed with the final product. Love how it looks all as the frame together, and I'm really stoked to see it as the final build as well. But yeah, thank you so much for showing me
Welcome.
like the process and letting me get involved in everything. I'm really stoked.
Yeah, glad you're happy. It'll be good to see pictures of it all built up.
Yeah, for sure. Hope you enjoyed watching the whole process of how this bike was put together, from the pencil to the paper to it being right here, right now. But yeah, just wanted to say a huge thanks to the guys at Image Design Custom, the whole team, for giving me this opportunity and letting me get involved in the whole process. And yeah, it's time to go get it built up and hit the trails. just silent or talking?
I was laughing more at Sammy because he just looks like a bit.
We're being watched.